Wednesday, July the 27th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Looks like an older image stuck in there from the Avalon Pier web camera. Looks like we lost the camera there with the thunderstorm that moved through late in the day yesterday, but the current conditions there are accurate. 82. It is 82 during the 5 o'clock hour early in the morning there along the North Carolina Outer Banks. And we have a lot of warm temperatures elsewhere across the region, too. I'll show you that in just a second. Whew, what a nasty day of heat yesterday. 98 in Macon for a high temperature, 97 in Jacksonville. How about 102 in Columbia? 98 in Fayetteville, Charlotte, Greensboro, all at 98, 94 in Wilmington. Heat index values well over 100 as we went through yesterday afternoon. Here's the Triad area highs. 97 in Lexington, Burlington, Winston-Salem, 98 in Greensboro, as mentioned, 96 in Asheboro and Reedsville. Charlotte viewing area, 98 Gastonia, Charlotte, Monroe, Rock Hill, Wadesboro, 97 in Albemarle. Just a nasty day of heat and humidity across the region. And these are 5 a.m. temperatures. This is rough stuff. 80 degrees in Charleston and Greensboro, 81 in Myrtle Beach, 80 in Wilmington, 81 in Fayetteville, 81 in Greenville. It is a really warm and really muggy start. Look at these dew points. 75, the dew point in Greensboro and Raleigh, 77 in Greenville. Man, that is nasty stuff. Just stifling humidity out there as we start this Wednesday morning. All right, so here's the deal from yesterday. As we went through the day, we did see this scattering of showers and thunderstorms, a couple of pockets of pretty electric storms here and there as we went through the afternoon. In fact, there's a storm report map, and notice that little lightning symbol there in Cabarrus County. That's actually near the Charlotte Motor Speedway, where you had a flagman out there at the summer shootout activities about 5:26 in the evening get indirectly struck by lightning while holding a fence. Reports are he's going to be okay, but yeah, I was out there at the Speedway yesterday evening for the big bus race, and that took place after that incident happened. But yeah, there were some big thunderstorms around, and there's a look at a couple of storm reports, some wind damage around the Triangle region from some of those thunderstorms in the evening hours yesterday. Quiet as I cut the video this morning in most spots. A couple storms there in northeastern Tennessee, but overall pretty quiet for the time being. But I do think some scattered thunderstorms are on the way as we go through the course of today. Here's the overall setup for today. And again, there you see those scattered thunderstorms developing. Here's what it looks like on the high resolution modeling's perspective. And again, you always take the exact placement with a grain of salt, but I do think the greater coverage will be up toward I-40 as opposed to the South Carolina border areas. So maybe the better coverage of scattered storms will be the further north you go. And it's going to be another day of heat. I think our high is really very, very similar to what we just saw yesterday. Heat advisories have been expanded a bit. Charlotte, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, all included in the heat advisory now for the continued heat for multiple days on end now. Even though it might be questionable whether or not we actually get the heat index up to 105, which is the criteria for a heat advisory, it's going to be just close enough that the Weather Service went ahead and threw that heat advisory out for a lot of the regions. So again, outside of any cooling thunderstorms, you're talking afternoon heat index values 100 to 105 degrees or so. Even in the eastern parts of the Charlotte viewing area, toward Anson and Richmond counties, maybe toward Montgomery County and the Triad area, the Triad viewing area, some 108, maybe 110 heat index values like we saw yesterday. Hot day today, no doubt about it. Tomorrow, similar, a few thunderstorms, heat still with us. And then we begin to see some subtle changes. Now, let me go ahead to this chart right here. Notice this trough diving into the eastern part of the country. It's going to be enough to shave a little bit off of our high temperatures. So there's your Friday setup, chance of some isolated storms. And the highs not quite as hot Friday. Now you get on out into the weekend and you can really see the effects of that. Still around 90, the low to mid 90s on Saturday. There's your Saturday highs, and then we shave a few more degrees off of Sunday. So nothing cool about it, but we will see the heat back down just a touch. In the tropics, it is still quiet. No sign of any tropical development across the Atlantic Basin. Still tons of dry air. That's the tan shadings there on the water vapor imagery. Aloft, still under the influence of this ridge with the heat today, but again, there comes this trough. This is the European model. This is Friday. There is Sunday. So that trough playing a role in our weather over the weekend, and then we'll see if some of the ridging tries to work back in with time later next week. So this afternoon, a few thunderstorms scattered across the region. This is the GFS model. Tomorrow, much the same. This is Friday, and then a little bit more unsettled, but that trough diving in over the weekend, a little bit of a better coverage of thunderstorms. So there's Saturday evening, there's Sunday evening, there's Monday evening. Pretty good chances for scattered thunderstorms on all three of those days, and then the chances taper off just a bit for Tuesday and Wednesday. Still just maybe an isolated coverage by that point in time. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody stay safe, stay cool, have a great day, and God bless.